ポケモンゲットだぜ!
Howdy parts, Milkbones here. Welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen version. Last time we got HMO 4 or 3 or whatever it is, Surf, from the Safari Zone, as well as caught ourselves quite a few new Pokemon. And real quick, I just want to make a mention, I guess kind of a episode 20.5-ish material. Before I started recording right now, I actually got ourselves up to 66 Pokemon, because believe it or not, I actually got our Doug Trio. Diglett evolved into a Doug Trio by just grinding on some trainers I skipped. And I also caught ourselves a nice Venomoth. And then, believe it or not, I actually caught ourselves a frickin' Chansey. And I unfortunately didn't get my live reaction over the mic, but you can bet it was just a lot of excitement and getting hype. I had my microphone unplugged because I needed to use my audio to listen to some stuff while I was grinding in the Safari Zone. Otherwise, I was gonna go insane doing all that. So anyways, before we screw around any further, I just want to go ahead and give this guy his gold teeth back. It's crazy that he has gold teeth. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one could understand a word that I said. Not a one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. And he gives us HMO4, which I guess so HMO3 was Surf and HMO4 is Strength. And now we can go ahead and actually use that. It's actually one of the few HMs that's good to teach your Pokemon as well. So, most likely going to teach it. As you can see, I brought my Cubone along. I've been kind of raising him off screen just because I want to teach him False Swipe at level 33. Just to help us catch some Pokemon later on. And I think I might teach it. It's a Venusaur? I'd like to keep Tackle, honestly, but I could get rid of Sweet Scent. Yeah, I'll get rid of Sweet Scent. It's not as useful in this game. That never gets old seeing that. Go ahead and test it out right away. Because we beat Erica, we can go ahead and use it immediately and get ourselves a nice... oh, I thought it was a nugget. Rare candy, that works too. Cool. And that is required to beat the game. You definitely want to do that. And we are going to use Fly and get ourselves to Saffron City. And the thing is, I actually kind of feel like the pacing of, you can do the order of things and whatever you want. I feel like a good pacing is actually to do what I'm going to do, take on Saffron before Fuchsia. It kind of makes more sense because then you get Surf and you're, ready to surf off. But we could actually go fight the 7th gym leader, actually, if we want to, rather than do any of this stuff. But I'm actually going to go take care of this stuff now. And before we actually go take on Silphco, I just wanted to mention, pretty much after we get the Pokeflute, this guy's blocking the entrance, but now he's taking a little snooze. So, we can get through there. And this is just the trainer fan club. As well as the mart, we can buy some more items, but we're good on the items. So I want to take on the Fighting Dojo this episode. And we're going to pretty much take them on honorably with Venusaur just because he's my lowest level. And we have to fight pretty much 2 people in a row. You're trespassing in our Fighting Dojo. Are we? I don't know. You have the door open. Why aren't you guys doing anything about Team Rocket? I guess they're all fighting types. They have trouble against poison types, so that makes sense. But it's kind of weird Team Rocket's not blocking their door. I guess they just they don't feel like dealing with them. So we're just going to pretty much spam good old Razor Leaf here. And these guys aren't too high leveled. You can absolutely come here as soon as possible to get yourself a nice fighting type Pokemon. As I've mentioned before, Cubone is finally learning another good ground type move. Get rid of Tail Whip, I guess. It's just a lamer version of Leer. No reason to have both of those. And yeah, I'm definitely raising up Q. It's kind of going to be a mess because Cubone's going to be kind of like a temporary 6th party member. I'm kind of going to be rotating between 7 Pokemon, so there's going to be just lots of swapping, and obviously some people will sit some stuff out because I'm going to need an HM user. So you just kind of got to do some of that stuff in this game, unless you're just doing like a solo run or something like that, or just have something that's always kind of fun to do is having a very small team, not taking a lot of Pokemon with you. It's fun to have a run like that, because then they always get so much experience, and if you have a pretty balanced, like 2-3 Pokemon you just kind of rotate between, it makes the game a lot of fun. It's a fun way to play it. And it makes it a little challenging, though, if they get into some trouble, and you don't do all the grinding you should. So, I guess Razor Leaf's still our best bet here, I'm assuming. Hopefully I get a critical on this dang Primeape. And clearly Charizard using Fly would be, or Wing Attack would sweep through here a little quicker. I'm just trying to get Venusaur caught up on levels, so pardon me for not being super efficient here. We'll use Strength just to show it off, I guess. I like the Generation 2 animation a lot more, where he like chucks a boulder at him. It's a lot cooler, and the sound effect's nice and crisp. Oof, I give it up. Alright, thanks for this very meager amount of money. I hear you're good. Show me. Did you not just watch me spam Razor Leaf like 10 times in a row? That takes real skill. Hideki. And your Machop. And we're gonna chop you up, boy. I guess we could put him to sleep and switch, but I'll just keep using Razor Leaf. But if we get pretty much one more hit from a Seismic Toss, we're done now. Because that, as I've said before, does the damage proportional to your level. Ugh, and I might just switch out because of this darn freaking sound effect, honestly. It drives me nuts. Yeah, we'll switch. Get me out of here. That's not going to do anything. Yeah, if you have a Psychic or Flying type, this thing is a joke. But if you have a normal Flying type, there's a lot of normal Flying types in this game. It's still neutral damage that the Fighting types will do to you, but at least you'll get some decent moves to be able to beat them yourself, so. And yeah, I'm just using Wing Attack, because if it's going to be 2 turns anyways, I don't really see the difference using Fly. I don't really care about the small amount of damage I'll be taking. And I guess I could keep raising Venusaur, but I'm just going to be lazy and take them all on. Hiya! I have no fear for anything tough. I shatter boulders for training every day. Oh my god. Does this guy even need Pokemon? He doesn't even need the HM strength. He just freaking smashes the boulders himself. Aaron, chill out there, bro. Oh god. Man, and if everyone is kung fu fighting, this guy definitely should have been the big boss. I do not want to fight this guy at all. Shatter my freaking arm. Block one of his kicks or something. And Primeape is a fantastic fighting type Pokemon. I've used it in so many runs. I'm a huge fan of it. Great Pokemon to use in the game. Yow! Stubbed fingers. Yeah, I guess that happens when you're breaking boards and hard objects all day. Arrgh. Take your shoes off! Oh, sorry, I forgot we were in a dojo. I don't have that option. If this was a Rockstar game, they would have that, like, a long attention to detail. We would see, like, a very long animation of our character taking off the shoes. But because it's Pokemon, they never do any animations ever. No, I don't mean to throw so much shade at Pokemon. They're really good at... They have, like, their Game Freak has their strengths. They're, like, really good at sprite work. And they're really good at just coming up with Just a nice little formula here. The badges and the catching the Pokemons. I mean, they wouldn't be like a top-selling franchise if this wasn't fun, you know? I don't need to sell Pokemon to you. It's the last thing I really need to be doing. Oh, Lord. I hate when they get all 5 of them on. It's like, we get it, bro. We get it. Ugh. And I guess I could turn off the battle animations, but honestly, the time it saves in this game, I feel like it's pretty minimal. There's not many lengthy battle animation moves, so I'd rather just see the little animation to make my brain feel like something's happening. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up real quick. So this guy actually has something interesting to say. Wouldn't this be great if the Elite Four came and stomped Team Rocket? So, yeah, that's a great question. Where are they? What are they doing? I like in some other games the Elite Four and gym leaders feel like they do a little bit more. Silphco is widely known to all. It's a victim of its own fame. It attracted Team Rocket. So just a little bit of lore building about Team Rocket attacking Sylph. Alright, we're not messing around. We're just going at him with Charizard. Grunt. I guess is what he actually was doing. I am the Karate Master. I am the leader here. You wish to challenge us? Expect no mercy. Ah, man. Koichi. Not Koichi, I think is... I don't know. I'm sorry, everybody. And his Hitmonlee and his Hitmonchan that he has. And they're definitely not too hard at all. If he does a high jump kick here, he's going to hit the wall and hurt himself, but luckily for him, he did not. So that's the problem with high jump kick, is you could hurt yourself if you miss. His Hitmonlee is kind of like signature move, I suppose. Other Pokemon can learn it later on, but you know, it's kind of his iconic thing. And the thing about Hitmonchan is he's actually much more of a threat in generations preceding this game. Following this game, I should say. Because of the physical special split, so he gets Ice Punch and Thunder Punch and all these cool punches, but they're all special moves, and he, as you can see, he just doesn't have much special attack stat, so once those moves become physical moves, he's much better. So personally, I would recommend picking Hitmonlee here, because we're actually going to get the option of who to choose, which Pokemon we want from him. Spoiler alert, I'm getting ahead of myself. Indeed, I have lost, but I beseech you, do not take our emblem as your trophy. In return, I will give you a prized fighting Pokemon. Choose whichever one you like. That's right, so now we can choose Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, but as I've traded myself a Hitmonchan way earlier in the series, we are clearly going to pick Hitmonlee. Great Pokemon. I've used one in my runs many times. Fantastic Pokemon, extremely quick, extremely high attack stat. Highly recommend it if you don't use Primeape.
Alright, but now that we've taken out the Karate King and got ourselves a Hitmonlee, I think we're going to be saving Storming Silphco for the next episode. Alright, so I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys next time.